This is Replicant Fish. Welcome back. Glad you could join me again. So here's an interesting one. Why talking about women is good for men? Replicant Fish. Because it is good for men. It's therapeutic. Men learn from other men, they can learn a lot. And men can feel better about themselves by learning something. So yes, as men, it is good to talk about women. Now I say this because some would say, well, Fish, do you not talk about them too much? You talk about them quite often, don't you? And I would say yes. Yes, indeed. And I would say that's good. Why not? You see, my point is, there's nothing wrong with talking about women. But you see, it depends in what context you're talking about them. Good, happy, joyful, bubbly, flowery, buttery thoughts. Nothing dark and dank. Nothing terrifying. Nothing to fear. No. All nice. But that's not the truth, really, is it? That's not the truth of life and people, is it? No, it isn't. And my point is, why is it not allowed? Why is there a problem with it? You see, it's only men in the entire history of YouTube that's ever been shut down for talking about women. It's never been the other way around. That in itself is interesting. That's why I believe there's power in it. That's partially why I enjoy it so much. Partially. I will explain the rest later. But that's partially why I enjoy it. It's in a sense taboo. It's not allowed, is it? No. The strange thing is how many things that were once taboo just become normal. Everyone's used to it, aren't they? But in talking about women, many men do learn from other men their experiences. They can learn how to not make certain mistakes other men have made and actually, improve themselves as men as well. Like for instance, look at this. If women are the supposed strong, empowered, confident, supreme beings as they, act nowadays, then why would they be bothered that men are learning more about them? Wouldn't they be so confident in who they are that it doesn't matter what men learn about them anyway, because they will only learn the truth, the purity of women? Oh god, that was crap, wasn't it? The purity. Oh god, utter nonsense. So it's like, if there's nothing to worry about because there's so much confidence there in being an empowered, strong, next level woman, then why would they be bothered that men are learning about them and speaking about them more? I could understand why some men would be so simpish to say, stop talking about women because obviously they're programmed to be so. But I do like the fact that it's frowned upon. That's a good word. Yeah, that's it. It's frowned upon. As a man, unless I'm speaking wholly nice about females, it's frowned upon. Let's frown upon this. I'm trying to make the sound effect of a frown, The world is weird. I know I'm strange, I know I'm weird. That's nothing new. Replicant Fish is weird, come on. Talks about women a lot. I do. But to explain my points earlier on, where I said I'd get to it later, you see, part of talking about them comes from the once understanding of trying to pursue them to be the best man I could be for them. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that strange as well? In trying to be the best man I could be for women, I ended up learning so much about them to the point of, you know what, I can't be bothered. I'd rather not. As a man, I've learned to run for my life. Run past the other men that are running towards the women. Have them all, have fun, sort of thing. So it's to understand the point I'm making in this rambling is my understanding of women comes from my once fascination with them. My once love, this raw, passionate fish love. That sounds kind of disgusting, but you know what I mean. So yes, talking about them is good. It's therapeutic for some men. Some would say, well, one should not do it so much. Are you not keeping them in mind by speaking about them so much? In a sense, yes. But that's only if you keep them in mind to be chasing and hunting them. To have an understanding is a different thing. It is good to have the understanding. To wonder why it's so taboo. Don't talk about women. No. I say yes. Now, not in a bad sense is what I'm saying. I'm just saying in a general sense. as in to speak about your experiences as a man. Not anything drastic, just a simple, yeah, I was dating a woman that did this. There's nothing wrong with that. I do find it insulting though that women expect you to want them without understanding them. Now that's a key thing many men should understand and remember. Women want you to want them, but in a sense be naive to them, not know too much about them, their nature, what they may do. Obviously a man that knows too much is more difficult to sway, with her body and her words. Magical words. Yeah, indeed. So this was just a short one to say that I believe it's actually quite therapeutic and good for men to talk about women. Why not? Women do it all the time, except it's not taboo for them to do it. That is interesting, isn't it? But as a man, take care of yourself. Don't be a fool to things because they want you to be a fool to them. They want you to be caught up in the fantasy of a woman without ever seeing the truth of the woman. Women want this as well. They don't want you to know them because if too many men know them, a lot more men would find it difficult to date them. However, I am glad for blue-pilled men because they need to keep the world going. They need to keep women occupied, so they ignore men like me. Yeah, that's good. Some men want the attention, I don't. You can have all the attention. But I don't mind talking about them though. That's intriguing. That's fun. Maybe not. But in other words, focus. Observe. Remember. The world is yours. Have a nice day.